Good afternoon and welcome to a special edition of NABJ News. I'm Avery Harper.
And I'm Tony Evans.
Starting our live news broadcast today, the National Association of Black Journalists announced its chapters of the year. The Howard University chapter won Student Chapter of the Year, beat out my Carolina Association of Black Journalists, and the Atlanta Association of Black Journalists was named Professional Chapter of the Year.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a member of the Atlanta Association of Black Journalists. Maybe next year, Avery, y'all will be able to win. Awards are based on membership, community service, and programming.
We are thrilled, ecstatic that we're Chapter of the Year. We have worked extremely hard.
Atlanta's chapter president, Tanisha Bell, finds importance in professional development for members.
We have a variety of panels that we have every year, whether we're talking about how to land your first job. We do editing workshops, Final Cut Pro workshops. We do PR, how to pitch yourself.
Howard's chapter president, Denise Sawyer, thinks the chapter's focus on digital journalism gave her the edge.
Multimedia is where the industry is going. So my whole thing is we're going to teach you how to be a journalist, but you're going to be a journalist today.
Now that's my chapter, so better luck next year, Avery. The ABJ, we just do way too much, so you may not even win next year. Awards are based on membership, community service, and programming.
The Africa Channel is one of many sponsors of the NABJ convention. This year they're sponsoring one athlete to help make her passion for speed become a reality.
I heard the engines, I saw it, I'm like, I want to do that.
Destiny Spurlock has the need for speed. She's a NASCAR driver who has also spent 3 years as a motorcycle drag racer in a sport dominated by men.
Being in male-dominated sports, a lot of them, they don't know how to take me. So they all look at me like, her, like, she's racing.
Spurlock is setting the pace by being the only black female with a black-owned team. She'll be driving this car in the ARCA series before moving to the Sprint Cup series.
I'll learn everything. I'm just eager to learn.
Network officials say they're working hard not only to educate the public about the often forgotten continent, but to also lay the groundwork for others to follow in her tracks.
We started out by helping to demystify Africa, and we then moved on to try to connect African Americans with Africa through DNA tests, and now we're using non-traditional but high impact marketing platforms to really get our message out.
Spurlock's drive is ignited not only by high-test gasoline, but it's also sparked by a healthy dose of optimism.
If it's something you want to do, go for it.
Reporting for NABJ TV, I'm Fadia Patterson.
I'll be her #1 fan if she allows me to ride in her new car.
I don't know, she's pretty tough. It's a popular topic for women in the news, our hair. While some may think that you have to blow out your competition with relaxed or straightened hair, our reporter Rahel Solomon and I found that you can have it both ways.
I get a call when it's too curly, too straight, too short, the wrong color, looks too big.
Lori Wilson, an NBC 10 Philadelphia anchor, says she's gotten complaints about her hair throughout her career. Wearing your hair natural in braids, dreadlocks, twists, and even afros is becoming more popular with African American women. Check out these YouTube personalities, some with more than 200,000 page views. But how does the trend affect on-air talent? Recruiters we talk to say hair isn't a factor in the hiring process. Folks in ESPN's HR department say it's all about skill. For women who think you have to relax your hair to be on camera, take a look at NABJ's own Sarah Hoy. Hoy is one of the few African American women who wears her hair curly on camera at CNN. So whether you want to rock your tresses curly or straight, Wilson has some advice.
There will be a time when someone will require you to do something with it. Be neat. So if you can make it neat, then you're fine.
You know, hair is something that we all deal with. I know mine is a struggle sometimes.
Well, for right now, I'm going to keep this goatee until I'm forced to cut it off.
Well, Melanie Fiona let us in on a little tip about her after Wednesday night's concert. She's Canadian.
We approach everything we do. We approach people, we approach art, music, social interaction on a very global scale just because it is so mixed and so diverse.
She's like other music artists like Drake and Justin Bieber who are also from Canada. I had no idea she was Canadian, did you?
Yeah, I knew.
Well, good to know now. I guess I need to bump my pop culture up. Members travel from different parts of the country to be here this week for the NABJ convention. We all do the same thing but are from different places. Derek, how can we tell?
Well, Tony, you're right. Like, these different backgrounds that we come from, it has a lot to do with the way that we talk to each other, the way that we communicate, the way that we tell stories. So take a look here at these NABJ members trying some New Orleans dialect. Welcome to
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. But that's what I say when I'm in New Orleans. When I'm not in New Orleans, I say New Orleans.
Okay, let's start with an easy one. Beignet. It's a piece of fruit, vegetable, or meat that is coated in batter and deep fried.
Beignet.
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 Oh, beignet.
Not that bad. Up next, go, which simply means go.
Good. I don't know that one either. Good. Good. I don't know. Go.
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 Goulash. Yeah, that's a sauce for the shrimp here in Louisiana.
What?
You didn't know that?
No, Harry, we didn't. A little challenging now. Metairie. It's a New Orleans suburb.
Metairie.
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 Metairie. Come on. I went to school with her.
This is much harder than I thought.
Well, good luck, because it's about to get even harder. Tchoupitoulas. That's a street in New Orleans.
Oh, Chitpitoculus.
Okay, to Chopius. I don't know. I don't know that one.
And the last one. Pontchartrain. That's also a street in New Orleans.
Pontchartrain.
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 Pontchartrain. I think.
Pontchartrain.
I was close. You know, I took French in high school. I took 2 years.
Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain, that was kind of an easy one. You know, it's kind of fun having fun with these journalists who are supposed to know how to talk and pronounce words. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, I definitely don't know how to pronounce half those words. Thanks, Sarah.
Sure.
Thanks. Walking around all day is common at any convention, but why do some of us choose cute over comfort when it comes to shoes? NABJ TV reporter Jeanette Reyes looks into it.
You want to know why women do it?
You hear them clicking throughout the day. The sound of women in sky-high heels and men in their fancy shoes. So tell me, what kind of shoes do you have now?
I have some platform heels on from Baker's.
But looking sharp comes at a price. A pretty high one, too. Bernard Watson says it's no pain, no gain.
Well, you got to look good for when you go for a job interview, right? So even though I'm standing there hoping that somebody comes along and literally chops off my feet because they hurt so much, you got to do what you have to do to get that job.
So you look good, you look professional, but you're in pain. So why do we do it? Richard Kohler, a shoe shine man, says his customers vent to him about some of their problems of the day, like their shoe pain.
Sometimes it's the look, but it's fashionable. You know, some people sometimes buy things that are in fashion, and sometimes it don't work all the time. But yeah, either my feet are hurting, or they're sore, or I need to get something more comfortable.
And it's all in the name of fashion.
It's more of an enhancement, you know. It's almost like putting on makeup, you know. We wear makeup. It's something that we do. It's kind of fun.
For NABJ TV, I'm Jeanette Reyes.
Go. Walking around is uncomfortable for all of us, but where the footsteps takes us, make it worth the pain. The NABJ Student Multimedia Project has been developing young journalists for 22 years. Padilla Patterson has the report on the growth of the NABJ babies.
Right, it was the year I graduated college from the University of Florida 2003, and I saw this as a great opportunity to freshen the skills I had just learned in college. They selected me. I actually anchored one of the newscasts. I remember that, and it was great exposure because people watched it. You know, people attending the conference actually tuned in and said, "Hey, I saw you. Good job. You're going to make it."
My name is Shaquille Brewster. It's my first year of student projects. It was a really good experience. I never had the opportunity to use a teleprompter and be in the studio, and that's something that I really learned from, and a lot of time pressure, big time crunch, and had a good time with it, so I learned a lot.
My name is Marissa Evans. I'm on the print team, and so far, Student Projects has been really wonderful. It's been a really great experience to be writing about so many NABJ happenings and about the organization that we're all in, and just, you know, keeping our own organization accountable to us as members.
My name is Farron Foy. I am a part of the copy desk, And my experience here, this is my second year participating in student media projects. It's always a grand learning experience, and you get to learn from so many professionals as well as the other students who are around. And I think it's a great opportunity.
My name is Shanima, and I'm here participating in the student multimedia projects with the design team. And my experience has been really great as a first-time NABJ baby.
My name is Alexis Sanchez. I'm with the design team, and I've really developed a sort of give and take relationship with the design staffers here. They've given me more information on how to create illustrations and graphics, and I've sort of imparted on them a better sense of how to lay out pages.
My name is Kelsey McCrae. I'm on the print team, and this has just been a wonderful experience. I've really learned a lot from some wonderful mentors, for some wonderful people, and so I've really enjoyed my time and got some good stories out of it.
My name is Amina Rashid, and I was with the online team this year with the student project. I would say that I really enjoy the student project. I got to learn an array of multimedia skills that I didn't already have, and all of my mentors were really helpful.
That was such a great story.
It really was.
This was a great student project this year. What do you think you're going to take away from it?
Well, I'm going to take a lot of things away from it, but I can't say them all on this newscast right now because we may run out of time. But I will say that I learned many skills: time management, organization, how to shoot on your own. I mean, this is just a priceless experience, and I just can't wait to next year for those who will come behind us.
And we just want to thank our mentors and all the people behind the scenes that make this program what it is. Until next time,